And waiting forever, people of God. My name is MW Pastor, Peace Archive Ministry. Super excited to be on your screen. Don't forget, I have a backup channel. As I said before, that my channel has been targeted, and I've gotten so many reviews and emails, regarding that. And I have a backup channel called M Tommy Teachings. You see, for a long time, I've not really posted my sermons, church activities here. I post them on the backup channel. So I'm going to drop the link here so you could follow me. Okay, so in case you also want to listen to my sermons too, you can go there. But yeah, we give you update about the knowledge of all nations and everything happens in the Emmanuel TV family. All right. All right. Thank you so much for your understanding. All right. So you see, I remember sometimes, 3 years ago, where a pastor, a very active church, that had a very awesome prophets. And one day the wife woke up and said, no, we have to divide this church. You're not projecting me. You're not doing this. And the wife took some of the members, started our own church, even while the husband was still alive and the main church was still running. And it was so laughable and pathetic at the same time. People got to talk about it a lot and said many things, That was shameful anyway, all right? You see, but every time I look at Mama Pastor William Joshua, I don't know. It's like the more you look at her, the less you understand her. The less you understand in the sense that there's so much you need to learn, so much you need to understand from her. Let me tell you the fact. There are people that would have taken over from Daddy and said, okay, this is my new government. Let me start something fresh. Nullify many things, nullify so many standing orders, so many standing practices, so many standing culture, and start creating their own, to show you that, yes, I am now in charge and all that. No, but she didn't do that. She has all the right, all the power, all the influence to do that, but she doesn't. She has not done that. She continued to keep the legacy. So in short, talking about the legacy, she has really made us understand that the legacy must be kept because she's already keeping the legacy the way it is. The way it is. Everything that he used to do that she learned and saw, she's keeping them alive. We applauded, we saw Mommy and the evangelist in South Africa. At South Africa, yeah. We applauded, we said, thank you, Jesus. We saw what God used her to do and marvelous. But let's also applaud her for keeping the practice, keeping the culture of the Synergy of All Nations and keeping the legacy of Prophet T.B. Joshua. So just like Daddy said, he can't go to any country without visiting charity, without making sure that the needy, the homeless people are also have attention. Okay, and that's exactly what Mommy has done. Remember what she did in Australia, Argentina, all right, and now in South Africa after the crusade. Right now, she brought clean water to a particular community in South Africa. I've forgotten that name right now, and there's something very commendable, something very applaudable, something I don't know that deserves. She deserves that praise. She deserves everything. If you want to construct a borehole system for personal use, solar borehole system for personal use in Nigeria right now, you have to think about 3 million naira upward. That's a good one that can pump very well. 3 million naira upward. Not to talk about what she just did. Something for a community. Raise those stands, fabricate those stands, the stand. And that borehole is solar. That's a huge project. That's a huge project. So she has put in so much to put up that event venue, transport the team to South Africa, and still raise, that borehole system for that community. That's the way I think. Yeah, I would just look at the logistics and the thing to know that this person is really intentional about what she's doing. To transport the team to South Africa, that's not Nigeria, that's another country. To get the event hall, to get the equipment, run that crusade for 2 days. The prayer, the program itself, and the partners meeting. The accommodation for all the teams you went with, and raise that borehole. Do you know what is that? I think she deserves some accolades at this time. Thank you. As I said, we give God glory for what happened in the crusade. But let's also thank God for using her to do what she just did in South Africa. There's so many communities, even in this Nigeria right now, that are looking for water. You know, VDM was trying to raise one borehole system like that is it in Jos? It cost him over 10 million naira to do that. Not as big as this, anyway. Okay. So, Mommy, thank you so much for keeping the legacy. Thank you for showing us an example. Thank you for being the front line to tell us, yes, this legacy must be continued, it must be kept. And I want every one of us to also come here now, share it, and share this video. Just Mommy, God bless you. Thank you for what you've done in South Africa. Thank you most especially for keeping the legacy of Prophet Prpht. That is the culture, that's the practice, that's what you know, that's what we need Prpht for, and you're maintaining that. Thank you so much, Mommy, for keeping it real. God bless you. We forever love you. We keep praying for you and wishing you more happy years and more happy achievements. God bless you, Mommy. So I want to see you telling Mommy, God bless you as well in the comment section. See you in the next episode.